It's in the game. Where the Gator Bowl once stood, now stands this facility. TIAA Bank Field. As EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Jacksonville, Florida. Tonight, we'll get a prime-time preseason matchup between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Jacksonville Jaguars. We're playing under the lights and some heavy rain here tonight. And we're off from Jacksonville. Here's Parker Washington with the return. And he stopped on a run back of the 27. So here are the Jaguars taking over for the first time on offense. They're brought out by the fifth-year man out of Clemson. Hard to believe it's year 5, isn't it, Brock? Former #1 overall pick, Trevor Lawrence.
When you have a franchise quarterback, and Trevor is that guy in Jacksonville, you typically don't slump to bottom 5 in the draft, but that's where the Jags have found themselves. And that's why there's a new system, a new coach, and really a new lease on life for Trevor in what becomes a very big year in his career.
And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Second and 3 now.
Hey, take easy, route. Here we go.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Counter give to Etienne. And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on first down. And if these guys are not careful, he's going to run this opening drive right into the end zone.
Yeah, I think we're seeing and feeling an offensive front and a running back who've come ready to play. This defense, they may want to buckle their chin straps a bit.
Etienne's got the first down and more. And he's finally hauled down at the 12. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
You call that jet sweep, you're looking for a little bit more than that. But at least it keeps him on schedule and didn't go backwards.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. This throw is caught. And that will not be enough for a first down.
Well, we saw those guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion.
And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Jaguars finish up an excellent opening series. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Brock.
Yep, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? Well, it sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier. Win the line of scrimmage in this league, you have to win the game.
Chris Boswell for the point after. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Chris Boswell.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Jimmy Horn here on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. And they're brought out by the rookie who was the talk of the NFL draft, Brock. First round hype, but didn't go until the 5th round. It's Shedeur Sanders.
People who get stuck on the last name or draft day fall will lose sight of the QB that this guy can be in the NFL. Confidence is a funny thing, especially from the outside, to judge what it may look like, what it may sound like, but I know this, you got to have it to play in this league.
Okay, ready?
The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Minute. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Sanders back to throw. His first throw is an interception. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. So now it's 13-zip, Brock, and they've got to be even happier knowing that multiple phases of their game contributing to this lead early on.
Yeah, I'm going to guess the defense probably not going to keep up with the offensive scoring touchdown for touchdown, but you can't script a better start.
Boswell to add the PAT. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Jaguars drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
14. Steelers, nothing.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense for their second drive of the game. And they didn't have much time to recover from that pick six. Need short memories here as they head back out. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
Ready? Tap the 60, tap the 60. Tap the 60, tap the 60. Ready?
This is Alvin Kamara with it. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. First carry here for Ashton Genty. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. The Steelers calling their first timeout. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter.
19, gotta be lying. Go.
First down, and they go right back to it. Has another lane. And his gate is stopped on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. And that is the end of our first quarter. Our score, 14-0. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Long back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And look at this, 9 yards on a nice first down run.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Here we go, Scott. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 77 Wolf. Roll, roll, roll.
They're going to run it. This is Trevor Etienne. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd.
Etienne on 3rd down. And this one had no chance. Hit well behind that line. That brings up 4th down.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
long field goal in the rain, Brock, so instead of trying that, they're going to go for it. On fourth down, Ward. That's Wester on the catch. And he'll get them enough for a first down. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Everbank. And it's the Steelers with 1st and 10. They're set up at the 35 now.
Let's go. Cougar 19. 19-18.
Ward, a quick throw, complete. And they take him down right along the 30. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. Here's 2nd and 5. Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
19-18. Buffalo 18. Go.
Throwing again here, Sanders. Completed to his running back. And he's going to work it to the 20. And Trell Miller making that play.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Deputy. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Oh, he missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this.
Hot 70. Hot. Rig alert. Rig alert. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Ready, right?
Again, Ward going to the air. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen at one of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
First throw for the backup now. Pressure's there, and the steel curtain closes on him. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Might be time to reach in the bag of tricks on 2nd down. 16 to go following the sack.
Here we go. Shot.
Trying again following the sack. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. The Steelers use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Here's Thompson. Here's a screen for Tootin. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness that's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
And that return brings us to the end of our first 2 quarters of play. So entering the locker room, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone. Scott Hansen here in our thankfully dry studios in Orlando. That's obviously not the case at the stadium, where the rain continues to play a factor in this game. Who will take better advantage of it in the second half? To find out the answer, let's go back out to the stadium and rejoin our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks so much, Scott, and hope you are really today enjoying that dry studio as the rain continues to fall here in our second half. Time now for the bottom half of the roster to make an impact, Brock. Our preseason opener underway in half number 2. Dante Kent with a return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. We'll see the Steeler offense first this half as they're headed out now. Their defense has really kept them in this game. Now it's time for this offense to start putting up some points. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Fits it through the middle. And he will get this inside the 30.
On the ball now.
Trying to work quickly now.
First down, Pittsburgh.
First and 10 here. Ward. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
On second down, it's ETN. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. From the gun, it's Ward. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
A 47-yard attempt.
Little knocks it through, and that'll get him back to 11.
I would imagine, Kate, that they hope that's the spark that starts a second half inferno of a comeback. Could scarcely afford to come away empty-handed with points on that opening drive, and they didn't.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. He fields it from the 8. Now bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. Now the Jaguars offense ready to take over once more. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. 1st and 10 now from the 30. And off to 2. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Here's 2nd and 11. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
3rd down and 11.
Thompson back to throw. Knocks it away. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that brings up 4th and long. Jacksonville in punt formation. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. Now the offense getting set to go for the Steelers. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. This one's hauled in by Wester. And he manages to reach that 25-yard line before he's driven out. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
And the Steeler first down.
Ward setting the pass. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Offense in the hurry up now.
And it's 3rd down.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Had that one, but just couldn't see it through. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short.
Ready.
Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They aren't going for this.
70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. 18. Red.
They'll go. It's Sanders. He finds him beyond the marker. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48.
Let's go. Let's go.
The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
18.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Steelers.
Warriors 70. Ready.
To the air on 1st down. Sanders. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Looked like a bit of a concentration drop on that one. And now they face 2nd down.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, but then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They can revisit that play in the future.
70 Timberwolves. Go.
2nd and 10 now. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. That is Caleb Ransom. And the Jaguars, they're going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Here's Thompson. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Tootin gets it from the gun. Fights off a tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. And it looks like, yes, they say Steeler football. Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying for the extra yards. You understand it, but might have been what cost him and opened the door for that fumble.
Okay, you and I both know this game has changed so much in our lifetimes. It's evolved in so many different ways. But I promise you, you go back to the 60s, the 70s, and many of these fumbles occur just like that. You break one tackle, you let up just a little bit, and the next guy comes home and delivers the devastating blow.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Completes. It's Trevor Etienne. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
19 tight. 19 tight.
2nd and 5 at the 25-yard line.
So we're through 3 here. It's Steelers football. A nice help for them as they trail entering the quarter.
Ready, ready.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Let's go now. Ready.
Defense showing blitz here. Ward. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. That's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
Just 1 yard on the play. That leaves them with 4th and 4.
It's now 4th down.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
70 Rangers. Back. 68. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Sanders trying to get everyone up to that line.
And the Steelers
Working inside the red zone. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It's a gain of 5.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. This one's caught. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers now within 1 score in the 4th. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. So the touchdown was only a part of it, Brock. They're going to go for 2 now and try to make this just a field goal game.
Warriors 70.
The Steelers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He's throwing for it. And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for 2, but it doesn't work out. So a little pressure alleviated by the touchdown, but plenty still remains. Going to need to manufacture another trip to the end zone as they trail by 5.
This feels a little bit like a golf event to me, Kate, where those golfers will spend a big round not even looking at the scoreboard, not even know where they sit. But then when it gets down to winning time, they do know exactly what they need. And to consider that golf analogy, well, this team now needs a birdie when it matters the most.
And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Out now runs the Jaguars offense. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. Again, it's Stoughton. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. And any more of those as they trail by a score. The Steelers calling their first timeout. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Man in motion, out of the slot. Thompson now. Complete right side to Washington. And a nice gain here, but it's stopped short of the first. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. He's back to throw. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a Jaguar first down.
Jaguars first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Washington, the motion man here. It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Jaguars leading by 5. First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
It's in the game.